I'm writing in this journal because the power went out at our house and there ain't nobody around to fix it. I never wrote in a journal before. I guess I never knew what to say. I guess just whatever I'm thinking. They say the cells in your body completely replenish after 7 years. I suppose that means I've been 3,000 people in my lifetime. I don't feel like 3,000 people. I just feel like me. I'm called Earnest, by the way. Earnest Sweetgrass. I don't quite know why. A long time ago, a stranger told me it was important to be earnest, but it ain't ever felt too important to be me. When I was a kid, I always thought the future would look different. Like flying cars or robot maids or halfway decent public transit. But as it turns out, it's much the same. We are people after all, and we don't fancy too much change. Cars still look the same. Cut grass still smells the same. And dogs still get lost. Still, I can't help but feel a little disappointed. Today I turned 21,000 years old, which is exciting, sure. I can now legally drink and smoke cigarettes, so I guess that's cool. I don't know, I always get these birthday blues, I guess, but something feels odd about this year, sort of final, I guess. Ma says I ought to feel lucky. She says some children don't even make it to 21K without going dark. Grandma Greta went dark last year. She's almost 100,000. That seems pretty young to me. My great-great-great-great-great-great-grandfather is 2,391,463, and he's still spry, albeit a little talkative. I sometimes wonder where those people go when they go dark. Papa says he thinks they go to another planet, but all the other planets I know of are dusty or cold, so I can't imagine that's too much fun. Some people come back from the dark like that boy Jesus. Suppose he had a flashlight or something, found his way back. But that was a long time ago. Time gets fuzzy when you think in millions. Thousands are much easier. Anyway, I think I'll spend the day on the beach. It's a beautiful day, and the sun's out. When I woke up this morning, Mama and Papa were already gone. They usually go to work before I get up. Those 2,400-hour shifts are real hard on them, so I hardly see them. He says I have to get a job soon, but I ain't too good at anything but thinking thoughts. Maybe I could be a philosopher or a psychiatrist. One time I had a really exciting thought. I thought maybe I'd write a book. But then I figured people probably already wrote them all. You need a job because, well, I don't know. I guess you gotta live somewhere. And that costs money. I mean, you can't be nowhere because nobody's nowhere. Although sometimes I wonder what it'd be like to be nowhere. Looks like they left me a balloon. That's sweet. I think I might take it to the beach with me. The sand on the beach is always cold, and that don't make any sense to me. You spend all day out here, you never get a little hot. It's autumn, so temperatures are usually pretty cool, around 160, 175, and at night it's a breezy 140. Water looks bright blue. Pretty much never does, but on a good day it will. I love the beach because nobody ever comes here. I mean, I guess why would you? My great-great-great-great-great-great-grandpa, we just call him Walter, he says people used to come out here and play around in the sand and swim in the water. But his brain's not been working too good the past couple centuries, so I think he just made that up. Too much sun will burn you right up, and everybody knows humans can't touch ocean water. To my surprise, I seen a young lady at the beach. She looked awful upset. So I figured I'd say,
Hello.
Oh, hey. What's up?
she was mighty talkative. I said,
I'm Ernest.
and she said,
Hi, Ernest. I'm Penelope.
and I said,
What's the matter, Penelope?
Nothing. I just, my girlfriend and I just broke up.
she said her girlfriend and her just broke up. So I asked,
Why?
I don't know. She told me she got bored of me, but I don't know how. We hung out all the time. We even talked a lot. Like, once a week. Huge sentences. She really understood me. We were together for 2,500 years, so I guess you could say things were getting pretty serious. But then, all of a sudden, she quit on me. She said, I don't feel anything for you anymore.
I didn't know folks still broke up with one another. These days, they just stay put.
I'm sorry.
I could tell she was devastated.
It's all right.
I don't usually talk so much, but it's been a few years since I had a good chat. So I said,
One time I read this story about a orca whale. Her name was Talica. And she was feeling really pregnant one day, so she decided she'd give birth to a baby girl. And she called that baby Tally. Anyways, a couple minutes after Tally had been born, she just went dark, just stopped moving and talking. But Talica was so sad, and we don't know why. I mean, it's going dark in the end of the world. But she decided that she didn't want the baby's body to touch the ocean floor, so she just carried her around everywhere she went. Anyway, she did that for about 2 weeks until she just got tired, let the little one sink. I guess what I'm trying to say is sometimes things fade and we just gotta let go.
Where do you think her calf went?
I suppose the floor.
No, like, where do you think it went when it went dark?
Oh, I don't know. All the people I know that went dark, it seems like they never go anywhere.
Yeah, but you have to be somewhere. Nobody's nowhere.
I was actually just thinking that.
I mean, maybe you can go nowhere. Maybe nowhere's a place, just like everywhere, but without everything. Nobody minds anything because there isn't anything to mind. Nobody loses anything because there isn't anything to lose. Nobody feels anything because there isn't anything to feel. We're still there, but you just don't know of any other way of life.
It sounds a lot like life.
I guess you're right. But what if there wasn't life?
What do you mean?
Like, what if you weren't alive?
That everyone's alive? Otherwise they wouldn't be someone.
Exactly. Can you be nobody?
I like you, Penelope. You make me think.
What are you doing out here?
It's my birthday today. I am 21,000 years old, so I figured I would celebrate with a little trip to the beach.
Oh. Ernest, happy birthday.
How did you do that?
What do you mean?
You made me happy. I thought only babies got happy.
My mother says friends are supposed to do that.
Being happy feels good. It's like every cell in your body does a little dance. It almost tickles. Penelope is just about the most marvelous person I've ever met. I feel like her and I think the same stuff. She makes me feel like I can talk about anything. I talk more in that one day than I had in the last 10,000 years of my life.
What are you writing, Ernest?
Oh, it's just this little journal.
Oh, cool. Let me write something.
I'm Earnest Sweetgrass, and I'm really smelly. Probably the smelliest boy in the whole galaxy. Everyone always tells me I smell like the back end of a garbage truck delivery. Let it be known I did not write that, and I do not smell bad. I put on deodorant today. Well, I put on deodorant every day. Well, most days. Some days I forget.
You know it takes about 8 minutes for light to reach the Earth from the sun?
No. I didn't know that. Why? Wonder why it takes it so long.
It's a long way to travel, I guess. I guess that means that when the sun does blow up, we'll know in about 8 minutes.
Yeah. Or that is until the sun catches up with us and we all get real hot. Or maybe we'd be cold, actually, because there'd be no sun. Or actually, I don't think I know what would happen.
I think that the sun would just get so big that it swallows us, and then we'd have to live inside it for a while.
I wonder what that would be like.
Hot.
Yeah. I was thinking, maybe if nowhere is a place, then I think it would kind of be like this, just an empty beach looking out into infinity.
I like being nowhere with you, Ernest. I don't think I'd mind being nowhere with you forever.
Penelope? I'm scared.
Don't be, Ernest. Where you go, I'll be there.
That day we all went dark, which is odd. Usually only one or two people go at a time. Turns out going dark ain't so dark after all. In fact, it's pretty bright. I was scared at first. Once I let go, it all made sense to me. We are the universe. We make up ourselves. We go on to be the foundation for life in a new place, scattered away by our little supernova. We go see other galaxies, other worlds, other people. Nowhere is a real place. It's everywhere.
I don't think that makes sense, Ernest.
It does to me.